Hello everyone. So in today's shave we're gonna try a new razor. This one I'm actually really excited because it's a bit different than what I'm used to. It's a RazoRock ECO. Just gonna open, yeah, you can see RazoRock ECO. I bought it in black, so we're just gonna unwrap it. There's nothing inside the box, just a normal black cardboard box. And some paper here. There we go. There's nothing on the paper. I'll just put this aside there. A second. It's actually really light, I have to say. Really, really light. This is aluminium, and it takes normal D blades but half. So I'm gonna have to break one. There you go. You can see the back. It says RazoRock ECO. So that's what we're gonna try today. It's actually really, really light. I have to say, I wasn't expecting to be that light. And it's small as well. So let's see how this one works. To try this on, first, hold on, I'm gonna load up the blade. We're gonna break it. So it's actually first time I've done this as well. So it's not hard at all. Let's open up. It's gonna be an Astra, as you guys can see. So I'll take half. It's a bit glued there. There we go. And I shouldn't have closed. Let's load up and see how this loads up. So top part of the head. It's not that hard, you guys can see there. So that's it. Yeah, alignment looks perfect. So let's screw it on. Yeah, easy to screw. There's no click, there's no nothing. Yeah, looks proper down there. So I'll just put it aside. I'll put the half blade on the side there as well for another use. We'll use my T3 and we'll face lather today. I'm just gonna soak it a bit there while I get my face ready. And we'll use the Proraso White today, because once again I was lazy during the day, so I have a few bumps down the bottom there and here, so I have to be careful today. So we're gonna use some protection. I just came off a shower, forgot my glasses there. I just came off a shower, so everything is kind of already ready. It's just a small bit more of protection. And I want to remember this because I haven't used this in a while now. It's one of my first ever sets of wet shaving Proraso White. And I haven't used this in a while. So, and I remember it was one of my favorites. Because I love the scent, it's very simple. I love the scent, but it's a very easy to lather and to use set. And the post shave after the shave for me was really good. Like, so I just want to go back to it and remember. And because it's simple as well, so I'll be able to concentrate more on the razor itself. So we're gonna use cream because it's what I have at the moment. Just close the pre-shave. Although I want to see if I can get the soaps and see if there's a difference between them as well, which that's in the future. So what I normally do, especially when I'm in the shower, oh, there's a bit there, just came off. I'll normally put straight in the brush. There we go. I'll just take a bit of the cream that I have on my fingers there messy. There we go. And I normally go straight into the face. And normally you don't need that much cream at all. I forgot to, hold on guys. There we go. So, it'll go straight into the face, and well, face lather. That's the thing with this. This is probably of the synthetics that I have, is the one that normally keeps some water in, kind of like a boar. That's one of the reasons I think she's considered one of the best, this T3. It's because it retains a bit of water there, which is excellent if you want to lather. And you can see that it's still falling there. Nice. There we go. Now I want to exfoliate a bit there, just to see if some of the bumps kind of go away. There's still water falling, so that's why I haven't gone back to the tap, because it's still enough water on the brush itself. Good stuff. Get it. And now I am just a smidgen there. Just start painting now. Yeah, sweet. Lovely jubbly. There we go. I would say we're ready for the first pass. I'll leave the brush here in front so that I'll be looking for it afterwards. And let's get ready. RazoRock ECO with a half of an Astra blade. Let's see how this works, how it feels. First pass. Ooh, loads of blade feel, guys. Easy to find the angle, I have to say. Loads of blade feel. Kind of lets you know straight away, don't make too much pressure. Not like a cartridge razor that you can make a bit of pressure. No, this one lets you know straight away that the blade is there. Don't make too much pressure on it, but it's going smoothly, I have to say. It's a bit different the way you grab it, the feeling. But I do love these grooves there, actually do help a lot to grab. And I got the UFO, because that's the only one they had at the moment, which actually helps for you to keep the finger there. So, nice one. Yeah, easy to find an angle here. And I love the feeling of the blade there, because it's not too aggressive, but you know exactly where the blade is and what it's doing. I had about 4 days growth there. Easy enough to take. Now, it's not clogging up at all as well, so that's a good thing. And I normally like my creams to be not as wet, more on the creamy side, which sometimes tends to clog up the razors. This one is not clogging up at all. Yeah, very easy to find the angles on this one. Very, very easy. Wow. Very noisy as well. Pretty noisy actually. Especially when you're cutting. When you're cutting, you actually hear the noise there, proper noise. if you're not cutting, it doesn't make as much noise. So that's the other thing. Mustache area now. Very easy, man. Yeah, it's kind of on the aggressive side, but it's not that aggressive that you're not able to control it properly, I have to say. It's like a warning aggressive, kind of that way. I don't know how to express myself properly, but it's like you know what the blade is doing. It's kind of letting you know straight away, but it's not one of those dangerous aggressives that it's aggressive but you don't feel the blade itself, or you're not able to control the blade properly. But you have to be careful with this one. You have to go really gentle, especially your sensitive areas. Man, I definitely wouldn't call this a beginner blade. Beginner razor. You can start with it alright, like, but I would not advise this one for beginners, I have to say. I think it's a bit too aggressive for beginners, but once they get used to it, this is perfect, I have to say, because it's efficient. You know exactly where the blade is, and you can control it properly. It's one of those aggressives that you know what you're doing. I don't know how to explain properly. There's some aggressive blades, razors, where you don't feel as much control. This one actually, you know exactly what you're doing. Nice. Nice. Let's say we have first pass done. I have to be careful around this area there. So, sweet. I wasn't expecting to be this aggressive, but easy to control as it is. So, so far, so good. I'm really enjoying this one. Let's get ready for a second pass. There we go. Ready for a second pass. Back to the brush. Yeah, this scent is really nice, I have to say. It's a very soothing scent. Really, really nice. And I love the creaminess of it. I would say from all the Prorasos, this is the one that I used more often, but I haven't used in a while, but especially the pre-shave. And it's probably my favorite of them all. I do enjoy them all, but like for example the red and the green for me are just in specific times. This one for me I would use anytime at all. Winter, summer, whatever. Same with the blue. But the funny thing is, exactly the ones I enjoy the most is the only ones that don't have a splash. And I do enjoy my splashes as well. And I do feel they're really, really creamy, guys. Really, really creamy. Nice. There we go. We're ready. I'm kind of lathering a bit more today because I really have to go easy. I have loads of bumps today, especially around the neck area. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. Let's go, second pass. We're going across. I was expecting one thing as well when I found that, when I took it out of the box and I saw that this was really light. Normally light razors for me, I tend to put a bit more pressure, which you shouldn't, but this one actually, I don't know if it's because of the blade feel, but it's kind of like letting you know you can't. So if you don't tend to forget with this one, I have to say. I would say it's the blade feel itself. Nice. I'm actually, wow, it's really easy to control, guys. Really easy to control. I have to go upwards here. Very easy. Let's buff to try and do just a 2-pass shave, as I normally do. Yeah, really noisy as well, which I do enjoy. So, there we go. Pass to the other side. The angle is so easy to find. You barely, it reminds me of like when you use the Hansen, for example, you know exactly the angle. This one is close to it, like you know exactly how to angle it straight away. Do my matte face. Very easy to control. Very, very easy to control. Buff away upwards. Really noisy. Yeah, really, really aggressive there. On my sensitive areas, you do feel a lot of the blade. So, I do have to be a bit careful there. We will go across on the mustache area now. No overhanging, which is lovely. Sweet. Feedback wise, I would say this is the, of all the ones I've tried, is the one that gives me more feedback. Both noisy and on the handle itself. When you're cutting, it's like you're feeling on your hand when it's actually cutting. So really nice. I don't know if it's because of the aluminium and because it's so light, but when you're actually cutting, you feel it on your hand. You don't feel it just on your face. Nice. I have a feeling I nicked myself already there on one of my bumps. So there we go. Wow. Really easy to control, guys. Really. I'm really loving this one. Really loving. I don't know how to explain. It's aggressive, but the feeling on it is just, it's great. It's great. You know exactly what you're doing there. I would say we're done. And a proper shave, like proper BBS shave. I'm just gonna check it. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Too hot. There we go. That's it, like really close shave, 2 passes. Wow. I have a bead here and a bead here. And that's it. Perfect. So I'll just do this off camera. I'll do my alum treatment and I'll see you back for the post shave. See you in a bit. We're back. So I did my alum treatment. I have to say, this was a really, really close shave and I had loads of feedback everywhere. I don't think there was a part on today's shave where I didn't have any feedback when I was doing my alum. We're going to the post. Thank God I did with the sensitive, I have to say. So I didn't got any nicks, any cuts whatsoever. I don't feel irritated either, but it was really, really close. So close that I had loads of feedback when I did the alum treatment. So we're gonna put a bit of balm now. Proraso sensitive. For a change, I always put a bit too much. But as they say, better safe than sorry. Better put a bit more than too little. Really, really close, like it's BBS. Or BB, I'm losing the words there now. BBS everywhere. I didn't I missed a part here, but I've done it. And I think I haven't had such a close shave like this in a long time. I had BBS shaves as well, but not this close. I had BBS shaves where you do the alum treatment and you don't have as much feedback. I was expecting to get a bit reddish or something like that when I was doing the alum treatment, but I didn't. And I did enjoy this razor. So let's just tell what I feel about this razor. I didn't know what to expect. Another thing before I forget. When I was taking off the blade, it was really hard because I don't know if you guys can see, when you break the blade, you get always a part that goes upwards, and I had that on the bottom, turned down, right? So it's really hard to take. So I would advise, if you're gonna use it, turn this part up so that when you unscrew it, it's easier for you to take the blade, because it's not that easy if it's the other way around. So I'll just leave it there drying now. So let's go. I didn't know what to expect about this razor. It's a really light razor. I loved this shave. I don't know how to explain. It's not for beginners, I have to say. It's definitely not for beginners. But you know what the blade is doing. You know exactly where the blade is going. You have feedback both hearing, noise-wise, on the face, you feel exactly what you're doing, and on the hand. It's like there's feedback on the handle of the razor. I don't know if it's because it's so light, but that's how I feel about it. I don't know if this is not gonna be my favorite razor for now, until I get another one, I suppose. But I really did enjoy, but it's a razor that you have to take your time with it, because it's on the aggressive side, but it's very, very, very easy to control. I loved it. Loved it. So that's it. Let's just recap this shave today. We used my Simpson T3 to lather the Proraso White cream. We used the pre-shave before as well, the Proraso White, the sensitive. Again, RazoRock ECO, half of a D blade. We used an Astra, broken in half. Don't forget to put the part that concaves upwards, so it's easier for you to take the blade afterwards. Really light, as I said before. I'm really fascinated with this one now. I can't wait to try different blades. I want to see an even sharper blade, what it can do with it. Or maybe I don't, we'll see. And we finished off with a sensitive balm. I think that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this shave. I did BBS all over, which I wasn't expecting. I was actually expecting to have a bit of nicks and stuff here because I still have a few bumps there that I have to be careful. I have to stop being lazy and actually do my treatments before I go to bed. So that's it. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to put a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. Any criticizing you want to do or advice you want to do, just down below. You know where to go. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.